Thank you very much, Leanne. I don't know if I'm going to be so hungry for that cake, but we'll keep that on ice for now. Now, we all know that South Africa has a major problem with unemployment, especially with individuals who have no real-time work experience. And to that end, internships will allow individuals to gain the necessary on-the-job experience. Now, Work SA is a project with the STAR, which will be launched on the 18th of April 2013 at the Sandton Convention Centre with President Jacob Zuma as guest of honour. And he'll also be there to endorse the project as it fits into the government's NDP program. Now, editor of the STAR, Makudu Sefara, joins us on the line this morning to shed some light on Work SA. Makudu, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you. Now, of course, this is one of the biggest dilemmas of our economic time. It's a catch-22 for young people who can't find work because they have no job experience, but they need the job to have that experience, and that's how Work SA came about. Tell us a bit more about Work SA and why you decided to put your hand up as the STAR to start this project.
Essentially, Work SA is a call by the STAR and Workplace in particular to companies in the country to open the doors for many people who leave school without work experience, who need job. And when you listen to Corporate SA, they'll tell you that in order for you to get the foot in, you need a bit of experience. Mm-hmm. But when you listen to people who are unemployed, they say that you can't get the foot in without that experience. So there's some kind of a catch-22 situation. So Work SA is a project that's supposed to help solve that sort of a problem. Yeah. The idea is to give people an opportunity to showcase what they can do and then take it from there. Mm-hmm. But of course, many companies are already having internships.
Yes.
The idea is to encourage people to do more.
Yeah.
So we have a registry of companies that are going to be participating in this Work SA, who are going to be showcased through Workplace in the STAR every Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think one of the biggest shocks that I saw is that, the biggest number of unemployed people, or one of the biggest numbers, is actually graduates who've come out of university, who've come out of college, that have these qualifications but don't have any work. Why is this? Why don't the people that are actually qualified have this, outside of the whole job experience issue?
Yes, that's actually the complaint from Corporate SA. Many companies are saying universities churning out numbers of people with degrees, but some of these people are not suited for the work that we provide, and some of them you can't take chances with them because you don't know what they can do.
Yeah.
But the trick is that how are you going to know what they can do if you don't open the door for them?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we have put our hand up as the STAR to say, there should be a forum that is created to coordinate that sort of thing, where people who are looking for internships can go every Wednesday to say, who's offering what way.
Yes.
And for those people who are looking for appropriately qualified people to say, here's a coordinated forum. Let's put our request here, so that this specific problem of graduates who don't have jobs, mm-hmm. because as a country we can ill afford sending people to universities and technicons, and in the end have them sit at home in the villages and lie in the streets without jobs.
Exactly. And I think one of the biggest stars you can have on a project like this, excuse the pun, is the fact that President Jacob Zuma is actually endorsing it as it fits into the National Development Program. Tell me about his involvement in the project and how that will manifest.
Yeah, that has been a major coup, I suppose, for both government and ourselves, in that government has said through the presidency that they think that it's one thing for people who are involved in the media industry to just criticize and say what is being done to get people into jobs. Is it government's responsibility alone to get people into jobs? Are there other people who are thinking of creative ways of getting people into jobs. And when they saw this initiative that we're coming up with, they said this is the sort of thing that they would want to associate with, and that the president will come and launch and so on. But they informed us yesterday that because of what's happening up on the continent, the president will be in Chad and or on his way back. So he's sent the deputy president, Mr. Kgalema Motlanthe, to be at the launch tomorrow morning. Okay.
Well, Makhudi, thank you very much for you and your team at the Star for really putting your hand up to make a real difference in South Africa, and we support your project. We'll have all the details for you, of course. If you're looking to get involved in the project, you can get your issue of the Star every Wednesday, which includes the workplace, which will give you full details. But go on to our website, expressoshow.com as well. Thank you very much, Makhudi. We really appreciate it. There we go. That was Makhudi Sefara, the editor of The Star, telling us about Work SA, a project and an initiative that's really going to make a big, big difference in changing the unemployment status of South Africa. We'll be back with lots more on Expresso. It's going to be a comedy-filled Wednesday here. Don't go anywhere.